parents who are working way too many hours every single week. We're the parents that are working over 40 hours. I'm here to be able to help those learn how it is that people are building passive income online with a 2 hour schedule. Now, if you are a parent who is working way too many hours, this is probably one of the reasons why you're seeing the video. You are the person putting in all of the hours at work. You're the show up person, working overtime, working late weekends, and way too many hours. So, just to begin, if you have not already accessed the blueprint, you're able to access that blueprint on any of the links in my bio. If you have put ready in the comments and you have not seen or received a message, I have responded to every single one. And let's see here. Let's end that. And then let's go here. And let's go. It didn't. Let's go ahead and fix that. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see here if we could do this and fix this real quick. Okay, so let's fix this real quick. Let's end that and then let's fix it. So we're gonna go here, just fixing something really quickly. Let's fix it. We're gonna use this. We're gonna go here. Let's fix this. Perfect. All right. Okay. Fix that setting. How to fix something really quickly. So if you're just coming on and you are seeing the live, this is probably because you're just like a parent who's working way too many hours. Good morning. How are you? Hello. So if you're coming through and you're seeing this, oh, here we go. Okay, this is working. So it's because you have been working over 40 hours and you're putting in that overtime and you are t- still struggling to get ahead because you're working and working. Good morning. What happened was is I was that person working and working and working. Then I discovered a 2 hour schedule that actually is going to be able to give me a lot of my time back because I'm learning to build something that is I'm able to make more working this 2 hour schedule than I have with my overtime. Now, if you guys have just to get going here, if you guys have already requested the blueprint and you haven't received a response or you haven't seen a response, I have been diligently trying to respond to everybody. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Yes, I said hello. I can't quite say the names over here, so just bear with me, but I see you and I appreciate the likes and the hellos and the smiles. Yes, good morning. Thank you for that. I know for a fact that if you guys tap the screen and if you guys put some hearts out there, then you're able to help circulate that video so that other people who are needing the information are able to see the information as well. But I do see you. I do appreciate the smiles and the hellos. Very kind of you. I do appreciate you. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, if you're seeing the video, you're just like a parent who's been working way too many hours, who have been putting in that overtime. And if you don't know anything about me, my name is Gloria. I am a mom of three, and I have been an SEO consultant for over 20 years. And I have been doing the same job for a long time. And it's not that I dislike it, it's that, as a employee, you get capped. you can only work so many hours without getting exhausted and tired and all that jazz, right? And so what happened was is last year I got sick and I missed work, which meant I missed overtime. Um, and that can really put you behind the eight ball, right? So then what happened was is I still got the fat bill. I still got the bill in the mail because I had to have surgery. So, a friend of mine was talking about a 2 hour schedule and learning how to build passive income online. And I was not familiar with digital products. I didn't know how it worked. And if you haven't already and you need to access the blueprint and you have to just, you're skimming through, you can access the blueprint in the link in my bio. And then I'm able to go ahead and answer any questions, and you're able to go ahead and access the blueprint. And then you can learn how to be able to learn how to create that passive income online. I'm happy to answer questions and I'm happy to help. Now, when I discovered a 2 hour schedule, I thought to myself, how is it possible that people are online creating passive income and getting paid more than my overtime because I'm working a lot of overtime. And okay, so if you guys are coming through, we're not going to do this. We're not going to put comments. These are for parents who are working overtime. I am just going to do the disclosure now. I'm going to say hi to as many people as possible. But if you're coming through and you're going to comment something weird or something crazy, we don't got time for that. We're not trolling. We're not doing any of that because we're here for parents who are wanting to be able to get their time back. So that's what this live is for. And I'm happy to say hello, but we're not going to sit here and we're not going to troll and we're not going to be putting, um, oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into a few things. Okay. First off, access the blueprint. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And of course, I try to say hello to everybody. When you guys are coming on, let me know where you guys are coming in from. It's just like I love to know because there's so many people from so many different areas. And I love to be able to see that here, where you guys are coming in from. So we're going to, first things first, I'm going to show you guys how to access that blueprint. And then from there, I'm going to show you guys some of the wins in the community. And then we're going to go over the 2 hour schedule because I think it's important that you understand that how it is that people are building that passive income online. How is it that people are growing a business online and making more than what they could make in an overtime schedule? Some of the wins are way more than what sometimes people make in a salary any given week. So it's important to be able to share that with you guys. Now, I answer questions. I try to help as many people as I can. Right now, probably about 10 families I'm helping being able to learn how to build passive income, being able to do their 2 hour schedule, and being able to get set up. Okay, so first things first, let me go ahead and show you guys how to access that blueprint. So if you go here to Bill Daily Pay with Gloria, and then let me just turn you guys around here really quickly. So what's going to happen is once you go there to Bill Daily Pay with Gloria, it's going to take you to this page here. And this page here is where you're going to be able to access that blueprint. You're going to drop your email and then you're just going to hit that orange button. And then what's going to happen is that blueprint's going to be sent directly to your inbox. So you're able to access it's a free access to a blueprint. Okay. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to discover that blueprint. You're going to be able to get more information on your 2 hour schedule and then how to be able to set up that online business to be able to learn how to be able to create passive income online. So it is a 2 hour schedule. And when I say 2 hours, it's literally 2 hours. And then I'm going to show you guys some of the wins within the community because I love to be able to show what's going on within the community and how it is that people are learning how to create online income online. And good morning. Hello, Carol. Good morning. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. We're going to be able to help you guys access the blueprint, being able to show you guys how to do that. And then if you're just coming through, If you missed that part, you can always access it. There's a link in my bio now on the platforms, and then you're able to go ahead and then drop your email to this page, and then you're able to go ahead and access that blueprint with that information on the 2 hour schedule. Okay. But right now, I wanted to show you guys some wins that we have going on within the community. Right now, we have this person who did this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but we're working and working and working, right? I mean, do you make that in your overtime? Because this person is doing a 2 hour schedule and this mama made that. Let's see here. We have small wins. We have somebody did this on a Tuesday Magic. She's excited, which is super cool. And then this person did it while in the shower, or she got that. I don't know if I should say that, but we're on a family friendly app here, okay, guys? This person. So, what I like to do is give you guys perspective, right? Because I feel like sometimes people come on and they tell you, "Hey, you're going to make this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this," but that's just one person. And I feel strongly that a decision should not be based just on one person, and you should be able to get an overview and an overall picture of what multiple people are doing and creating. Now, back in the day, here's a little story. Back in the day, and I'm not going to tell you how far back because I've been around the internet for a really long time. When the internet first came out to the public, and I'm going to just say the 90s, they said that the internet was just a fad. The internet was going to go away. And the older generation was not trying to accept the internet. Okay. They weren't trying to have it. So what happened is they didn't wanna get into it, they didn't wanna learn it, they didn't wanna accept that there was this growing, thing called the internet, and I have been on the internet since it was a dial-up, okay? That's how long. So, let's, like, get into this. Now, when I discovered that there is this digital product world where people are learning to create passive income online, I thought to myself I was skeptical because 'cause I'm like, "I don't understand what it is." And then the more when my friend was talking about it, and she was on a 30K and 90-day run, right? So when I was thinking about it, I thought, well, I could be like that older generation and just completely say, the hell with that. I don't care what that is because I don't understand it. So what's the point? But here's the thing, I did some research and crazy enough, why not grow with something that's not going to go away? I ended up doing the research and the prediction for digital in the digital space. The digital space is predicted to make $136.6 billion dollars by 2029. So I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. That's not that far away. 2029 is not that far, right? Why not learn what it is that people are doing to create passive income now and grow with it? Because we're not talking about just millions, right? With AI coming in the picture, I mean, they're talking about billions. So I got into it. I did some research because I didn't understand it. It didn't mean that I was just going to like ignore it. I didn't want to do that. And if you're like me and you're a parent who's working a lot of hours and overtime and just having to do that grind, it makes you tired, exhausted, and super cranky. And for me last year, losing uh, time from work, it just didn't, the math didn't add up. It didn't make any sense for me to just keep doing the same thing over and over. And then it doesn't add up. It just didn't make any sense. So I did access that blueprint. And for those of you who have requested it and who want to access the blueprint, BillDailyPayWithGloria.com. drop your email and I will have the blueprint sent directly to your inbox so that you guys can do your research, being able to learn how it is that other people are creating passive income online. It's important to do our research. Okay, so we're going to go over just some basics of how it is that you create a 2 hour schedule because I think it's important. I want to give you guys an overview of how that works. Now, first and foremost, is if you guys are on here and you're creating content anywhere, any platforms, then you should be getting monetized. That's my first and foremost advice is learning how to be monetized on any platform. You're able to learn how to do that. And I think it's important that if you're on here and you're on any of them, then it's important for you to start growing with this digital space that's growing substantially. It's going to grow. Now, again, I gave you guys that figure, and I'll say it again, the digital world, and that's the space, is going to grow to $136.6 billion in 20 by 2029. That's the prediction. So it's going to grow. It's not going to go away. So you're going to set a 2 hour schedule. Okay. How you break up your 2 hour schedule to be able to grow your business, that is, everyone's going to set up their own schedule, whichever which way. Now, my schedule, what I do is I do an hour in the morning, then I do about half an hour midday, and then I do about 30 minutes. Now, sometimes we're working so many hours, we're like, we don't have time for this. There's just no way we can't do this. If you're watching a movie or if you're on a platform, guess what? We have 2 hours to be able to grow an online business that can pay more than an overtime job. Or, I can get paid more doing this than working a full-time job. Okay, here's a benefit from being able to have an online business is you can work from anywhere. You can, as long as you have a phone, Wi-Fi, or a laptop, you can take that anywhere and you can do your 2 hours. You can work around it. However, you break up your 2 hour schedule, you're able to break it up. Now, some people do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. It's however, I mean, there's somebody, one of the people within the community, she had to do it at lunch because she was working 2 jobs. And it's like she was trying to get in because building an online business that can pay us and learn how to do $900 days or $1,400 days, I mean, that's way more than what I could do working full time. So that's one of the benefits of being able to do that. Now, if you guys are coming through and you haven't accessed the blueprint, you can access the blueprint with the links in my bio or go to builddailypaywithgloria.com, and then I will show you guys the page, and then you guys can drop your email and you can get the blueprint sent directly to you. Now, number three, which is a huge win, and if you guys are coming through, good morning, hello. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. We are going over the 2 hour schedule. So just so you guys know if you're coming on, and I am going through exactly what it is that you're doing and not doing. Okay. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to bug friends and family. You don't have to do cold calls or DMs. Now, anybody who's been in direct marketing or digital marketing or some sort of marketing, right? Because I know that I've done other things. I did other things that are side hustles where I had to like go bug a friend or a family, or I had to sell a product, or I had to hold product, and that just kind of gets a little embarrassing. We don't want to do that. That's what we're not going to do. It's not an MLM. So I know for MLMs, because I've been, with that whole pyramid thing, I've been there, done that, where you have to share your commissions or you have to only get a percentage. I've been there, I've done that. That's not what this is. This is for you to learn how to create passive income, build a business, be able to monetize yourself online, and being able to make 100% profit. That's what this is. So, how does it all work, right? How does it, and what kind of skills do I need to be able to do something like this? So, it's a pre built system. And the pre-built system is if you know how to copy and paste, then you're able to do this. You're able to learn how to set up your own online business and being able to get that mentorship. You're able to get tech support and you're able to get yourself online where you can monetize and build a business with your 2 hour schedule. So you're going to have a step by step process. I have folks with very little tech skills who are coming on, and as long as you can follow something step by step, then you're able to do that. And you're able to do this for your family, you're able to do this for yourself, and you're able to learn how to set up and learn how to create passive income online. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you guys very quickly because I have about 10 more minutes. I'm going to share with you guys how to access the blueprint, and I'm going to show you guys some more wins within the community. And then we're going to just do a recap, okay? And I'm going to just go down the line of the things that we're doing and not doing, and then being able to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and show you guys again how to access the blueprint because I feel it's important for you guys to know how to be able to do that. Okay, so we are going to access the blueprint. You're going to go to Bill Daily Pay with Gloria. So we're setting up our online. We want to be able to grow an online business and be able to cut our hours there. So it's a 2 hour schedule that you're going to learn and access that blueprint that teaches you how to learn 100% profit. You're going to drop your email here and then you just push that orange button and then you're going to get that blueprint sent directly to your inbox. And of course, I love to share the wins. Now, this is the ability that this person is doing. And I want to show you guys different successes, right? Because it's very important that you don't just base a decision based on one person. And we have small wins, little wins. I mean, this is now you can come in at different levels to get that information to learn how to do that. Everything will be in that blueprint on how it is that people are setting up their online digital business. This person did this. And then that is another, yeah, of course, it's gratitude for sure. Another person did this. Now, this is Ran in South Africa. We have people from South Africa, and the nice, cool thing is you can work from anywhere, right? So you're able to do an online business with your 2 hour schedule and do it from anywhere. And when I mean anywhere, let me give you guys show you kind of a perspective of the map, right? We have people from all over being able to do this business. And what's nice about it is you're setting up a business that is going to hit globally, right? Everywhere. And when you're on here and you're monetizing online, you have sky's the limits when it comes to building an online business and building and learning how to build passive income with a 2 hour schedule. That is our main objective, is to be able to learn to do that. Now, drop that there, you're able to get that. Now, I wanted to share with you guys Daryl's story because Daryl's unique. He started in 2024, and Daryl is been doing this for 2 years, but these are some of the successes with consistency on doing a 2 hour schedule. Being consistent is key and very important. To be able to do an online business, we have to be consistent. He started in 2024. We're in 2026, and Daryl has gotten up to about 700,000 in 2 years. And this is what he did in 11 days back in March. So I always like to share, one of our good success stories because that could be me, that could be you, it could be anybody, right? As long as we stay consistent and we master those skills. Now, this is our community, and this is the people's wins within the community. I always like to share that to give you guys perspective of more than just one person. And if you're coming through and you're a parent who has been working a lot of overtime and still can't seem to get ahead, it's probably one of the big reasons why you're seeing this video. Now, what I'm going to do is just give a recap of what we covered a little bit here because I do have to get going. And I just wanted to do a small recap with you guys now. It's a 2 hour schedule. You can work from anywhere. You're not going to bug friends and family. We're not doing that. You're not, this is not an MLM where you only get a percentage. This is 100% passive income that you're learning how to earn every single day. And it's a pre-built system. So there's no tech skills required. You're going to be walked step by step. Now, how to access the blueprint, you access the blueprint with at BillDailyPayWithGloria.com, and it's going to take you to this page. And this page here, you're going to be able to access that blueprint by dropping your email there. You're going to click on that button, and then you're going to get that blueprint sent directly to your inbox. This is for the parents, for even if you're not a parent, if you're just a person who's working a lot of overtime and can't seem to get ahead, and you're looking and looking and looking for something to be able to either one supplement, or you're trying to find a way to make ends meet, this is probably why you're seeing the video. Now, if you guys are coming in from anywhere, just let me know where you guys are coming in from. I wanted to take oh, thank you. All the good things. I appreciate you. It is. It's a very good, it's amazing. Yes, thank you. I appreciate your comment. Thanks for that. So take a little time to say hello to everyone. Good morning. Where are you guys coming in from? Let me know. It's always good to see. Oh, Tammy from Alabama. Hi, Tammy. Good morning. It's good to see you. It is a really good program. It is definitely changing lives. It's amazing to see so many from all over coming online and saying hello. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be getting off here shortly, but again, I am very excited to be able to help parents who are wanting to get their time back, who've been working way too many hours, and you're just stressed out, tired, and overworked. And you're just trying to get some of that time back, but you're also trying to get ahead. This is like one of the best places where you can get some support and you can get some help. I am definitely very excited to have been able to share with you guys some of the information that I discovered and that I was able to learn from a friend of mine, Tammy from Alabama. And then we did a recap. So I was very excited to be able to share that. And now I have actually successfully, I'm almost there where now I can do like multiple streams, which is so cool. And hopefully I can master a third one, but I'm not there yet. And just being excited to be able to be here, to be able to share with you guys what it is that so many people are doing within the digital world. The digital community is growing, it's growing substantially, and I just don't want anybody to miss out. I wanted to be able to share with you guys and being able to help others, being able to learn how it is that there's a lot of successes and a lot of growth in the digital community. And what's happened is that there's a lot of people who are trying to understand, and I was trying to understand. I didn't get it. I didn't know what was going on. And I was trying to understand exactly what it is that people were doing online and how it is that people were having successes in building a six-figure income. It is, to me, it was unheard of. It didn't make any sense. And I come from an SEO, I set up businesses, and I come from a whole different other place on the internet. And when I discovered the blueprint and a friend of mine talking about a six-figure income and learning how to do that, I thought to myself, what is it that people are doing? How is it that people are learning to create six figures with digital products? I didn't understand it. So I had to do a lot of research. I had to do the research, but the prediction is huge. It's not going anywhere. And if you haven't already accessed the blueprint, if you go to BillDailyPayWithGloria.com, you can access the blueprint and it'll be sent directly to your inbox. So you're able to access the blueprint and get that sent directly to you. So if you're coming through, that's probably because keep up the spirit, keep posting. Thank you. I will definitely keep posting. I appreciate you. Um, so here it's for you to be able to learn how it is that people are creating and learning how to create with a 2 hour schedule, because it's a 2 hour schedule that people are learning and they're creating a six figure, they're learning to create that six figure income. And if you haven't accessed the blueprint, you could do so. You can go to BillDailyPayWithGloria.com. The links are in my bio. You're also able to do that for everybody who has, put in ready in the comments in the videos. If you haven't seen my response, I do my best. I'm on multiple platforms, so it does keep me busy, and that's part of my 30 minutes. That's what I do kind of, throughout the day. I put in about 30 minutes to be able to respond to each and every one of you guys. Now, I'm not saying I have all the answers, because if I don't have an answer, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and I'm going to find that answer to your question and be able to help you get that answer to your question. It's to be able to help families being able to set up and learn how to create passive income online. I feel it's important that if you're working way too many hours and you're overworked and tired, for me personally, last year when I got sick and I had to miss work, it just created a domino effect. You miss work, you miss pay, you still have a bill you have to pay from the hospital. So it tends to really put you behind the eight ball. And I feel like very strongly that there's families out there who are working a lot of overtime and a lot of hours and they want to get their time back. They want to be able to find that one thing that is able to hopefully help create that passive income, being able to build an online business for your family, being able to get ahead and get some time back, right? Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be able to learn how all of this works and how it is that people are creating passive income online. So I'm just to recap, if you guys haven't accessed the blueprint and you're trying to get the blueprint, I'm going to show you guys before I go how to access the blueprint, how to be able to do that. And then I'm going to have to say goodbye, but I will be back on. I'm at the same time. And if I don't have an answer, I will get an answer for you. I mean, I had questions and I wanted answers, and I'm that kind of person. I'm going to ask and I'm going to dig for the answers, and I will get you guys answers to any of your questions. I'm happy to help, you guys every step of the way, and being able to learn how it all works and being able to build that legacy for your family. If you go to BillDailyPayWithGloria.com, it's going to take you guys to this page here. And this page, you're going to be able to drop your email. You're going to drop your email there. And then you're going to be able to go ahead and get that blueprint sent directly to you. Now, when this is where you're going to discover the 2 hour schedule and how that works, and being able to learn the $100 online um, stream that we're all learning. And then, of course, I shared some wins with you guys that I love sharing with you guys. But I am very excited. Now, if you missed how to do that and you didn't get the blueprint or you didn't see my response, just look for the response. I try to respond to everybody in the videos. I try to get back to everybody as much as possible and try to help you guys along the way in being able to learn how to create something great for you and your families. I am going to be leaving you guys with a positive note, because I always try to leave you guys with a positive saying, because I love, I don't know if you guys know who Neville Goddard is or Napoleon Hill. I do a lot of, if you don't know, just do a search and watch some videos. It's a very cool, motivational type of thing. But let's see here. Let's do what you persist in imagining becomes your life. So every day, and that's a good one because it's true, isn't it? We are going to create the life that we want. And being able to do that is by putting our mindset and our best foot forward. I wish you guys a very lovely day. I hope you guys have a very good one. And I appreciate everything. So we will be talking to you hopefully again tomorrow.